Welcome to the Real News Extra. My name is Fred. I'm the operations manager here at RELAW APC. And joining me today is Jennifer Felten, the principal and founder of RELAW APC. So Jennifer, what does the new Assembly Bill 1050 change, or how does it change the blocks that restrict residential use of properties?
Right. So a lot of land use is governed by contracts, right? So when you buy a piece of property, you're going to get what's called a preliminary title report. In that preliminary title report, it's going to list 5 to 50 things that are restrictions, covenants, things like that are recorded against your property. So we record covenants for water use, we record covenants for neighbor issues, we record covenants for height, all kinds of different things. So we are at a time and a place where the biggest issue we have is housing. Right. We really do not have enough housing, and definitely not enough affordable housing. And one of the barriers that is slowing down and impeding development is some of these recorded restrictions. Okay. And so this new law is going to throw out certain restrictions that are impacting the ability of developers to build housing, specifically affordable housing, which is really badly needed.
So how might this law really open up the availability of housing across California?
I don't think it solves the problem, unfortunately. There's so many factors that impact our ability to build affordable and functional housing. But this is one more piece in that toolbox. And where the biggest challenge often is with housing is the local communities. So if you ask Californians, they'll say we need more affordable housing. But when you say, well, we're going to build it next door to you, they say no, thank you. Right? And so where much of the housing production gets slowed down is at city council and city planning. And so the state has been changing rules and changing laws and taking those decisions out of the hands of cities every year. More and more pieces of that puzzle are coming back to a state level instead of a local level, because though as people we, as a general rule, all want the same things, when it affects us directly, we tend to act in a self-interested way, and we need these decisions to be made in a more altruistic way. And so the state is every year adding more laws to try and make it easier.
Okay, so why is it important for developers and homeowners to really pay attention to the restrictive covenant modifications?
Right. So if you have a property next door to you that is going to get redeveloped, you need to know what they can and can't do. Right. And if you're going to develop, developing isn't just like I have a piece of land, I'm just going to put up a 10-unit apartment building. Right. There's so many rules. So getting the right resources, getting the right help, having someone who can actually read that preliminary report with those 50 items in it and tell you what it means, so that you are going to be able to do whatever it is you want to do and minimize the impacts of something that's happening around you.
Great. Well, thank you. And thank you for joining us for the Real News Extra. If you're enjoying this content, I invite you to click on like or subscribe, and of course, ring that little bell for future notifications. My name is Fred. I look forward to seeing you on the next episode.